All right, so now we want the equation of the tangent to the curve. So I want the equation of a line. The easiest way to do this is going to be y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So I'm using point slope form. I know that my m value is going to be the value of the derivative, my point they gave to me. If they didn't, I of course would just plug in the x to calculate the y value. So let's go ahead and use our calculator to help us with this. So let's go into our y equals and put in, whoops, fraction. So we've got 1 over 1 minus x. And I'm going to calculate my derivative at x equals 2. So at x equals 2, I'm going to want to find this tangent line. So here, your calculator is approximating. We need to know that looking at this approximation, the actual value is going to be 1. So my slope is 1. Here's my point. So I think that that means that I'm going to have y minus negative 1 equals 1 times x minus 2. So I think that the equation of my tangent is going to be x minus 1. Let's go ahead and graph that. And hopefully it's going to make a tangent at my point. Ooh, it does not. That's because I subtracted wrong. That should be x minus 3. Good thing I checked. Now let's look at it. And there is my tangent. So now let's come back and prove that my derivative really is 1. So we're going to find our limit as x approaches, sorry, not x, h, of 1 over 1 minus x plus h. So here my x value is 2. So 2 plus h minus 1 over 1 minus 2 all over h. And this is going to give me 1 over 1 minus h. This is going to be negative 1, so plus 1 all over h. If I want to simplify this, which I do, I can think of this as over 1, so I'm going to end up with 1 over h times 1 minus h plus 1 over h. Still haven't evaluated my limit. Okay, common denominator is going to be, let's see here, 1 plus 1 minus h over h times 1 minus h. This is negative 1. Thank goodness, because I knew there was something going wrong. All right, so now this is going to be negative 1 up top, which is actually just going to be negative h. All right, so now I can see that my h's are going to cancel. Again, that was negative 1. So after my h's cancel, then I can evaluate h going to 0, and I am left with positive 1. So that is my m value. Again, my notation is either m or dy dx at x equals 2.